Welcome to Cubs Wrigley Report, your home for Chicago Cubs breaking news, trade rumors, analysis, and everything happening around Wrigley Field.
Cubs fan, get ready. The next right-handed arm for the Cubs starting rotation could be pitching on the other side of the world right now, and the front office already knows exactly who he is. If you think the current roster is already ready to compete for the World Series without adding anyone to the rotation, this news is going to make you rethink the entire offseason. And the worst nightmare for the North Side. The Yankees are in the same line, chasing the same target, with the same scouting report in hand. According to insider Yahoo Cosmopolitan, 8 MLB organizations, including the Yankees, Cubs, Mariners, Rangers, Angels, Tigers, Padres, and White Sox, sent scouts to closely watch pitcher Kaima Taira of the Saitama Cebu Lions in his most recent NPB start. The 26-year-old right-hander threw 7 scoreless innings, striking out 9 while averaging 97.3 miles per hour on his fastball. The scouting reports from that game are already circulating among the baseball departments of all 8 interested teams, and Taira has become a priority to monitor through the end of the Japanese season, with additional scouting trips already confirmed for his upcoming starts. And here's what I've learned from my sources around the league. This buzz surrounding Taira isn't recent. Scouts from the Cubs' inner circle have been tracking the pitcher since his transition from closer to starter earlier in the Japanese season. The internal evaluation, according to what I've been told, is that his arm can handle a full starter's workload without an immediate injury concern, and that completely changes Taira's position on the team's scouting priority list for the upcoming offseason. Some people inside the department are treating this case as a top priority, even above domestic free agent targets, and that rarely happens before November. The numbers back up the interest. Taira has a 1.46 ERA in 19 games this season, with 109 strikeouts and just 3 home runs allowed over 117 innings. Last season, he recorded 31 saves and posted a 1.71 ERA in 54 appearances. A 4-time All-Star, he also holds the NPB record for 39 consecutive appearances without allowing a run. If he signs with an MLB team, his arrival would reshape the foundation of the Cubs' starting rotation, push more vulnerable pitchers toward the bullpen, and create payroll flexibility for other offseason priorities without compromising the salary ceiling or forcing the team into a 9-figure contract like those being handed out in the American free agent market. And here's my quick verdict. For the Cubs, getting into this race isn't a luxury, it's a strategic necessity. The front office knows they can't seriously compete for the World Series with only the current roster, and rotation depth is exactly the weakness that needs to be addressed before next March. Taira is the type of piece that can solve a structural problem without compromising the payroll long-term, unlike an expensive free agent such as Skubal, who would cost significantly more in both years and total contract value. If the front office doesn't make this negotiation one of its real offseason priorities, it's leaving money on the table and handing the Yankees an open lane in a direct bidding battle. And that's exactly the kind of scoop you only find here before any major outlet publishes it. Subscribe to the channel right now, turn on notifications, and let me know down below if you trust this kind of international gamble to strengthen the rotation. Don't miss the full coverage of this saga all the way through the end of the offseason. I'm Leo Wrigley, and this story is just getting started.